Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He can run it. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Third and short, Daniels. McBride hauls it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
I paid for this!
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight to the air here, it's Young. Finds Sanders. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 from the 41. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
This is complete to Neighbors. And they had that one contained right at the line. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Putting a receiver in motion. Daniels from the pistol. Left side, and it's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. And the Panthers lining up for a 2-point try. He's throwing for it. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Commanders pick this one up. He's at midfield. The 30. And he doesn't block. He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way. The circumstances really broken just the right way. They open up not just the opportunity to force the turnover, Brock, but to take it all the way back the other way for 2.
It just kind of felt like everybody on the field realized it too, right? Everything lined up, saw the lane open to begin the trek all the way down the field. And fortunately, he had enough gas in his tank to finish it.
From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Gets this to Johnson. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he runs
runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Connects with Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. An option give here to Etienne. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
It's another option. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now toss it to Etienne. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third and long for Daniels. Into the hands of Neighbors. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Counter give to ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They go right back to ETN. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw, Daniels. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, Young. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Young throwing here. And that's what he had to hang on to. It would have been enough for the first, but instead, 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They've got a man in motion. ETN again. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. And it's the Panthers. Behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Trying an option here, play to the left. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the pistol, it's Young. He's on the move. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Young looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Carolina in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Buying some time left. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Daniels on 1st down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Gets out of trouble. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Man in motion here. 2nd down and 10. Daniels. He finds Johnson.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. And that's a Washington touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights, and the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
To the air on first down. Young. Legette's got it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete, right side. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Firing one deep for the end zone. Xavier Lega the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Takes off right out of the read option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Flushed out now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's worked big. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
You know, these return men, a lot of their job security comes from being able to simply hang on to that ball. Fortunate to scoop that one back up before someone else could and avoid having a turnover attached to his name.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Connects with Johnson. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, ball at the 36. Carry by ETN. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That stop made by Derek Brown. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's ETN. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That stop made by Derek Brown. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Young on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Rush coming for Young. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Neighbors with a catch. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a 4th down instead.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, Young. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, it's Brooks. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Young working from the gun. He finds Sanders. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down from the 31. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. On the option, they give it to Brooks. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Again, it's Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin it. Oh, he lost the football. Panthers pick this one up. Space on the right. He's got room. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to tank back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. He's got him. That's McBride. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. From the gun, it's Daniels. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, Daniels to the air. Throw left side, caught by Douglas. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
He'll take the option to the right on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line. On
3rd down, it's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels from the pistol. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. For a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that 6th sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Young to throw. Has a man. It's Brooks. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw, Daniels. He'll get this to Etienne. He breaks the tackle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. They've got to keep moving quick here. Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Washington calls it second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. On first down, here's Daniels. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Gotta hurry this to the line. And he's brought down for a loss. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Daniels, third and goal. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
One final shot here. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
They send a man in motion. He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And wow, they take it back and win the game with a fumble return. What an ending! Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special as a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
And now the Commanders face a very important 2-point attempt. He'll look to throw it. It's intercepted. That will do it. Trevin Wallace has it. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from DC.